Okay, kia ora. My name is Jamilin. I'm here with Sarah. So I represent Auckland, but we aim to inspire you to discover Northland and Auckland. So here's Sarah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We can't wait to give you a taste of Auckland and Northland today or this evening in New Zealand. So I'm going to hand back over to Auckland and enjoy our presentations.
All right, so let's get started. Welcome to Auckland or Tamaki Makaurau, which is the name in Te Reo Maori, and this means the place desired by many. Auckland is the largest city. Is the most diverse, and it has like this urban sophistication, sparkling waters, and lush landscapes. Here the visitors can experience world-class dining, accommodation, and shopping as well, and everything like all the beautiful natural landscapes are within reach. So let's play a quick video and then we keep going.
Stay a while, yeah, I know it's hard, but I don't wanna be here alone. And when you leave, swear you're coming back. It's selfish, but I need you to know that I survive. 'Cause your love keeps me, always brings me back to life. All I need to set my heart alight. Oh, with you I rise up from the dark. Oh, you shine a light upon the path that leads me home.
So whoop. Traveling around Auckland. So generally, so the first point or the first city that you come to New Zealand will be like kind of Auckland, and people kind of tend to stay in the city center. What we recommend people is to actually really get to discover, all the rest of the region. Some key facts, we have three different regions of wine. So we have the Waiheke Island, Matakana, and Kiumiu. And we also have one fact that we discovered the other day is like Auckland is 69% water and then only 31% of the land. So something to, consider in your itineraries. We are very thankfully, like kind of Auckland is enjoyable like in any season. So we do not have like extreme temperatures. So it's definitely a year-round destination. We might have like maybe 20 to 30 degrees during the summer or the hottest season, but then the colder it will be like maybe just around like 10 degrees during the day, but that's kind of the average time. So pretty mild temperatures. Um, Given that this is the spring festival, so we kind of put together some activities that way to encourage your itineraries. So spring is during September to November, and the daylight saving starts in the last Sunday of September. So some of the average temperatures that you could see. So in September, 10 degrees to 16, and then November from kind of 13 to 19. Although having said that, today it was 22 degrees. So pretty warm, and it's been really sunny. So, some of the spring ideas that we kind of recommend, and this was in discussions with some of our operators, is like the bird watching at Tiri Matangi. So it's pretty close, a ferry, just ferry ride to Tiri Matangi if you want to spot some beautiful bush and some of beautiful the birds that we have. Something really as well as special would be like maybe some cooking. So, kind of the essence of this experience will be like maybe from the garden to the plate. So, and it's pretty, and Muriwai is in the west of Auckland. So, the west of Auckland has like Black Sand Beach, and it's actually absolutely amazing. Whale and dolphin spotting. The bride whales and the common dolphins reside in the Hauraki Gulf. So these can be spotted like year round. So you will have like maybe 98% of chance to actually spot some whales and dolphins. But during the spring season, you will see some migratory other mammals as well, marine life. So it will be quite, it's kind of a great experience when you have other experiences. People normally ask for activities at night. So there are kayak, there are some sunset tours that go to Rangitoto Island for the so the idea is that you kayak to Rangitoto, you go, you hike up to the top of Rangitoto, you see the sunset, you can experience a barbecue and then kayak back, and it's absolutely amazing. If you're super lucky, you could get some bioluminescence algae as well, like leaving the island, and that's pretty special. In Hotel Britomar, they have like this amazing experience called the Nourishing Nature, and the idea of this or the purpose of this experience is that to teach about the forest of New Zealand, to educate people about the local traditions and show some of the reforestation that they have. Year-round activities. So you will have like the Weta workshop, and this is like people who are so interested in the movie making. So your guests will go through some horror movie sets and science fiction and fantasy. Then it's the All Blacks experience. So for those who are like rugby fans, that could be a really amazing experience. But it also teaches a lot about the New Zealand culture and the Maori culture. So it is super recommended. And of course, like the Sky Tower, the 360 degrees views, unbelievable. They have some yoga classes in the morning. So who doesn't want to do that? All of these three activities are within in the same Sky City precinct. So essentially, like this is kind of the 3-day itinerary. We said we recommend people day one, Auckland Central activities, going to the museum, to the art gallery, but having some walking tours, food tours, and all the All Blacks, Weta, and so on. Day two being more like the islands or the Hauraki Gulf. Because Auckland is a lot about water activities, and day three would be like going to either the west of the north, but in this case, of course, we recommend going to north on your way to Northland. So that's something that we recommend. Getting around, there are multiple ways to get around: walking, e-bikes, tours, ferries, and so many other options. If you like to stay in touch with us, please use your scan these two QR codes. So the first one is to join the Facebook group, and the second one would be to get some the product directory, and so some other products and information about Auckland. So three key points to remember: Auckland is a year-round destination. Your guests will need at least 3 days to make the most of Auckland. And it's not only a city, it's a combination and a balance between the city and the landscapes. So please get in touch if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to help you. And now I'm going to hand over to Sarah to continue with your journey to Northland.
You can hear me there. Hey, thanks, Jamil. That was an awesome presentation. I was lucky to live in Auckland for 10 years, and now I'm living in beautiful Northland. So we're going to start our little journey today with a little video just to give you some insights and an overview. Hope you enjoyed that little video. So subtropical Northland starts just 1 hour north of Auckland. So we're very close to Auckland. Northland is known as the birthplace of New Zealand. So if New Zealand was a book, the first chapter would be in Northland at the Hokianga, which is where the first explorers arrived. We are a subtropical climate with warm summers and mild winters. And as Jamil said today, it's been like 22 degrees, it's shorts weather. Our springs are the same as Auckland, 19, 20 degrees, and our winters, our average temperature is about 16. So what are we known for? We're known for our contrasting coastlines. If you head to the very top of New Zealand, you can see the two oceans meet. We do have our subtropical pathway with 800 kilometres of the Twin Coast Discovery Highway to discover. We've got our ancient living forests. We've got trees older than Jesus Christ. We've also got our Maori living today. You can discover Kupe's arrival and visit the Waitangi Treaty Grounds, bathe in our hot pools, discover our caves, and take a trip up to Cape Reinga. So getting around, we do have 3 domestic airports, so very easy to get to. We also are only 2 hours drive to Whangarei from Auckland. This is our largest city, our only city. It's a 3-hour drive to Paihia, the Bay of Islands, and 4 hours to the Hokianga. I would advise for your clients to visit for 4 days, and I'm going to share with you what you can do on a 4-day itinerary. So this is presuming you were driving. You could be getting chauffeur driven, you could be flying, but the first stop would be Whangarei, which is just 2 hours from Auckland. There's a beautiful marina in the city where you can visit the Huntawasser Arts Centre. He was an Austrian artist that lived in New Zealand. You could head out to the Tutukaka coast and stay at Lodge 9, which is also where you can head out to the Poor Nights and take a dive or a snorkel. Dive Tutukaka has just been voted one of the top 10 destinations in the world by the National Geographic magazine just yesterday or today. Woohoo! So yes, so much to do. So day 1 around the Whangarei area. Now, day 2, head up to the Bay of Islands, just a 1.5 hour drive. The Bay of Islands has 144 islands to discover. I would advise your clients spend half a day at the Waitangi Treaty Grounds, learn about the treaty that was signed in 1840, visit the high-tech museums, enjoy the cultural performance, and have a guided tour. And there is also hanging concerts you can do in the evening. Also, I would advise for another half-day excursion to head out on the water. You can head out to the islands, you can have lunch, you can do a wildlife cruise, you can learn to sail, you can do a fishing charter. sunset cruise. The list is endless. So definitely get your clients out on the water. So that would be day 2. Where to stay in the Bay of Islands? There's so many beautiful places, and one of my favourites would be the Duke of Marlborough Hotel, which is the first licensed pub slash hotel in New Zealand. We've got Arcadia Lodge, and we've got your bigger hotels like the Scenic and the Copthorne, which are great for groups. We also have lots of campsites. You can freedom camp, glamping, you name it. We've got it. For more luxury high end, I'm sure most of you would know the Landing. Amazing winery. You can go kiwi spotting there. We've got Cowrie Cliffs, which is a must for golfers. You can also do horse riding there, fishing on the beach. Paoa Bay have some beautiful residences and also some new boutique cabins. So there's some good options there in the bay. On day 3, I would recommend to get your clients to take a scenic flight. You can head all the way up to Cape Reinga. You can go over to the Hokianga. You can land at wineries. Or your clients could take a full day trip to Cape Reinga with Fuller's Great Sights, where you can see the 2 oceans meet. You'll probably see wild horses on the beach too. For other options, you've got skydiving, parasailing, kayaking, wineries, the lists are endless, really. So day 4, I would head over to the Hokianga. So that's just 1 hour and a quarter across from Paihia to the west coast. Experience Mania Footprints of Kupe. This is a 75-minute multi-sensory experience where you learn about Kupe's arrival. You ride the storm across the ocean. This is all the stories are told by locals. Your clients can stay at the Sands Hotel, which is formerly the Heads, and I would definitely recommend the Twilight Tour with Footprints Waipua into the forest. You'll meet the majestic Tane Mahuta. Your local guides will share the stories of the legends that they were told by their ancestors, that they were told by children. So this is a really amazing spiritual experience. If you need to know more, obviously we've got a trade website, we've got videos, we've got libraries, we've got itineraries. And yeah, we just would love to host you as well. If any of you guys can get to New Zealand, Auckland and Northland would love to host you on for meals. So this is the end of the presentation. We are obviously on a time. We feel like we're speed dating. So if anyone has any questions, we'd be more than happy to try and answer them. Thank you. I'm just looking through questions.
Yeah, but like not specific maybe questions, maybe some of the loving the videos. So our video will be, you can find the video in the trade website that Lily just kindly shared some of the links. And I guess Northland, Sarah, yours are in the trade website as well.
Yeah, our videos should be posted on this webinar for you to find them. If not, you can find them on our own websites. Did you see, Emil, to put the QR codes back up? Could we do that, please, Gabrielle?
Yeah, so Lily already sent the link to the Facebook group and to the tourism trade website to find out more information. But thank you, everyone. Like very kind.
Yeah, and I think we're actually got a couple of minutes left, so maybe we should just share. One of my favorite things in Auckland would be Weta workshops, amazing, and to head out to Waiheke. That would be my top 2 things to do in Auckland. And yeah, we just hope that you guys can get your clients over here. If you're coming to Trends, we'd love to host you. And
some of the activities. I mean, there is a lot to discover, and as I mentioned, kind of the journey is like you start in Auckland, you go stop in Matakana, and then keep going to your journey. It's pretty spectacular. It is the top of the country. You get to see and kind of connect, and it's like this contrast of the urbanness and kind of the beautiful natural landscapes.
We're very lucky to live in New Zealand. Thank you. Take care.